This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast.
Usopp Loki is actually my least favorite Straw Hat. I found out what I like or what it is I don't like. I don't like characters that fail upwards.
Oh, fail up. So you don't like Hercule, for example, like from Dragon Ball?
Yes. I don't like Buggy.
Oh, and you really don't like Buggy. But the thing is, I
find it so hilarious that a simple joke turned into a full-blown one-piece black hole.
A
Bro,
joke in the sense that you actually don't have him as your last?
No, he is at but I didn't intend for it to just spiral into one piece content.
That's fine.
That was intense. How long would you have to say that was? About 10, 15 minutes?
No, 25.
Holy fuck.
Look east and look west. That's all fucking Dragon's good for nowadays.
Kuma was freaking out and he dipped out. What the fuck is going on with that shit?
And Dragon just was like, Kuma, wait, don't leave.
Classroom of the Elite, bro.
Is that political?
Dude, as fuck.
Really?
Dude, there's 4 classes and they're class D, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're D class and they're trying to become A class.
Uh-huh.
But it's a very political thing, and they rate your score based off of all these tests and stuff, and your class gets an actual numerical value.
I'm talking more on the literal scale of
but it
countrywide stuff.
No, okay, well, it's not countrywide,
Essentially,
but
your
it's
school, though,
it's
is a
super
fucking city.
manipulative though. It's
Oh.
crazy.
Okay.
There's characters that are Two-Face. There's characters that are pulling strings that you don't even know are pulling strings, but other characters know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's I guess dramatic irony on the audience
Okay.
because we don't know,
Yeah.
but the characters know.
We don't know, but the characters do know. I love that shit. When we're kind of left in the dark, but then they're talk about something. And I also like the reversal when we know something that the character doesn't know. You're just tense and you're waiting for oh shit, when are they gonna find out? When are they gonna find out?
Bro,
It's a good
Ayana
writing
Koji.
technique.
I ain't gonna lie.
When did you watch the show?
I actually just recently started watching it.
Classroom of the Elite.
Yeah.
Nice. Is it good? Does it get your stamp of approval?
I'm only a couple episodes in.
Oh, okay.
You meet that one bitch who that one with the funny haircut.
They all kind of got funny haircuts.
Okay, that's
They all got funny haircuts.
The Two-Faced one?
yeah.
Bro.
I just I'd never expected
Came
to
out
have
of
a character, bro.
fucking left field. The moment, the voice and everything, I was like, who is this?
There's a moment in early. He's 2 episodes in. There's a moment early on in the series that has the same exact vibes and feels as Akame got killed when that girl flips a switch and is talking.
Facts.
Going on, right?
Yes, in the
the
first
blonde
episode.
one in the first episode. They 100% have a moment exactly like that. That lets you know this is not what you think. This is not some basic bullshit school anime.
Okay.
This is gonna get crazy.
Okay, cool. That's actually one that I really did want to watch. I just forgot that it was out. There's so many shows.
And guess what else it gets?
Season.
The Emory dub seal of approval.
Oh, solid dub.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, her doing that switch up, and you said the dub was good too. Okay, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck, this has been recording the whole time.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll pick it up from Martine being why can't we be a political podcast? Is there politics in anime? No, we'll just start it off
No,
at Martine.
definitely.
Is there
Yeah.
politics in anime?
I kind of miss when it would just kind of start randomly, off of a conversation with no context.
Man,
Is there politics in anime?
I swear to God, I had something I was going to tell you guys and then get right into I do remember what I was going to say, actually.
What?
And don't kill me about this, okay? And welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emory.
My name is Gary.
My name's Martine.
I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Not really
Hold
guys
on.
are-
Do the intro. Finish it.
I-
Finish the intro.
Say your last words.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Maybe you guys are checking us out on YouTube, Anime Alchemist Podcast. It's episode 125. Spoiler warning, like always. Spoiler warning, get you 10% off on your G Fuel.
The room is tense right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can grab the tension.
I can't tell if he just said that just because he thought it'd be like, oh, this will get people's attention, or if he genuinely meant it. I'm curious though. I'm not mad. I'm just like, why?
Let's talk about some anime.
Mm-hmm. Usopp Loki is actually my least favorite Straw Hat.
It's a Zoro stan. I figured you were like,
But,
well,
like-
since Zoro's canonically racist like Gojo and Geto.
I mean, like the
I was like, let me adopt that part of the personality.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I reflected on this thing that like everybody tries to like tell me that I should do an Usopp cosplay. Okay.
Oh, that's why you hate him.
No. It's not that at all. But I just like started like having the like internal conflict of why haven't I pulled the trigger on this?
Because you don't like him that much.
Yeah, like I
Bro,
don't.
you cosplayed Geto so quick and like not.
What are you talking about? My man was a happy, cheerful guy. Then some shit happened, and now he's
Racist.
You're so fucking right. Emory, do you have something to tell us?
I'm sorry, I'm dying.
Holy shit. Oh, Emory's racist. That's the name of this episode.
Is Emory racist? Part 2. People who are new will be like, hold on. Where's part 1?
Check out the lost episodes. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, he's a
I'm
furry
sorry.
and he's racist.
You're just the worst kind of person.
All right, state your case. State your case. What's the reasoning?
Personally, I feel like I'm not trying to like undervalue him at all. I will still stand by God Usopp till the end. But like when you compare him to like the moments that I've seen throughout One Piece that I've resonated with, that I've appreciated and enjoyed, his moments just don't really stack up compared to the other ones.
Do you like Sanji more? I 100% do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as much as I will bag on him for this until like the end of One Piece, it's still pretty fucking kick-ass that he beat the snot out of Luffy.
Yeah, no,
He knocked a tooth out of Luffy's mouth.
Like, disrespectful in the context of it was way, like over the top for what the situation called for, but it was really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it hurt to watch, but it was cool. You give Sanji a lot of shit, but that's because like you're
I'm a ride or die Zoro.
ride or die
That's
Zoro
how it
fan,
is.
and I respect that. Honestly, I fully respect that.
But like, don't get me wrong. If somebody's like in public and I just hear them like badmouth Sanji, well, you best expect to get the smoke.
It's like, hey, I'm allowed to make fun of Sanji because I'm a Zoro fan.
Yeah.
You haven't even watched One Piece. You can't make fun of.
No,
him.
you have no. Yeah.
You have no right.
Exactly.
Even if you have watched One Piece, like, watch what you say. Fucking put some respect on Sanji's name. He has some cold ass moments and some of the best saves in the series too. What are you looking for?
Oh, I guess I was drinking Gary's G-Fuel. God, see, it's so good, guys. I don't remember finishing mine. I guess. It's that good, guys.
I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
Take it
I'm
from you,
so
but-
excited.
10% off. Use code spoiler warning.
Okay, but then, like, you look at, like, do I need to explain Nico Robin? It, like,
What
do,
about-
like,
Hey,
do I need to
rank your straw hats right now.
rank my straw
Right
hats?
now.
Right now.
Okay, hold on. Quick
Starting
question.
from least favorite.
Fuck the script. I'm
So
curious
Usopp.
about this.
So number 11 is Usopp.
Yes. I said that. I said that at the beginning of this fucking episode.
Wow, there's 10 of them,
My
dude.
least favorite.
There's 10 of them.
No, he said all of them, the Sunny, and then fucking Usopp. He didn't
He's
even
like,
take-
Vivi's an honorable mention.
V-
so we'll
Vivi
put
up
her at
there.
10, and then Usopp.
Yeah.
Wait, Karu, and then
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, rank them.
So yeah, Usopp, Sunny, / Mary. You know.
Mary,
yeah, the
Sunny?
Baltramon that like.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
Mary definitely above Sunny. If I'm being honest.
Mary above Sunny?
Yeah, Mary above Sunny.
She's an OG.
Yeah. I'm gonna have okay. Fuck you guys. I already know where this is coming.
You met the actor.
Wow.
Hey! Hold on. Get off my ass.
No,
I was not the one that wanted to be in line for that.
That's even worse.
that's even worse.
I'm not gonna.
He took the time out of his day to say
You heard
hi.
that, bro? He didn't even
No,
want to
I
see
took
you.
the time out of my day to say hi. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Then I'm going Jinbei.
Jinbei's that low?
Yeah. He hasn't been around long enough to like have more comparable, memorable moments. I'm sorry. Yes, he is the dude.
Minority. Good job.
Because he's black.
Oh, another minority.
Wow.
You really get to know a guy. 125 episodes. That's all it really takes.
I've been telling y'all this. That's why he loves Frieza.
I
Like,
love
that's why
Frieza.
he's like the best Dragon Ball Z villain. I'm so
No.
happy they bought him back.
You are really crossing the bridge. Never mind.
I appreciate what
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I appreciate what Jinbei has done for Luffy.
You know, just saved
But
his life.
I mean, how many times has everybody else saved his fucking life?
Usopp hasn't saved his life, so I guess that's fair.
Really?
Wait, oh no, he did save his life. Yeah. Wow, and you're putting Usopp under Jinbei.
And you're giving me fucking shit for putting him there. Yeah, because I know the goddamn facts, Martine. I come up with a concise opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What are the facts?
Next, I'm going Frankie.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Frankie's solid right there. Like, he has really good moments, but they're not just like, whoa! Like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Senior Pink was
Bro,
fucking
he
phenomenal, though.
inspired Fortnite.
Oh my god. You're not wrong. Then I'm going Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going Chopper.
Orcus D Chopper.
Then I'm going Sanji. Then I'm going Robin. Then I'm going Nami. Then I'm going Zoro. And then I'm going Luffy.
Yeah, the top half of that list makes sense. Like that I know.
And the reason I'm putting Luffy at number 1 is like, it's fucking Luffy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if you take
can.
him out of the conversation, yeah, Zoro's number 1 for me. But like,
Mhm. You know, the funny thing is, I'm giving you all this shit, but Usopp's still been my least favorite most of this time too. I love Usopp. I would die for any of the Straw Hats. They're all fucking amazing, and I love all of them. Like, protect at all costs, right?
Mhm.
But if I am ranking them, I mean, I'm gonna have to fucking agree with them, bro. Like, no way, man.
I love Frankie.
I love Frankie. Talking to the mic. The people need to hear this.
I think Frankie's more lame than Usopp. I think Usopp has way more character than Frankie. I think Frankie is just like a stereotypical, like, oh, cool and flashy with the robots. I make
Spoken like
robots.
someone who didn't watch Water 7 and Annie's Lobby.
they didn't log
did.
geek out over
You did,
ninjas.
no, you didn't you?
Yes, I did. Gary made me watch it. Yes.
Good
Hold
job.
on. They didn't log geek out over ninjas.
Bro,
Whoa.
Law is way more
He loves
basic than
polar
fucking
bears.
Frankie.
He loves polar bears. He
Yeah,
died
who
over a
doesn't?
polar bear
That's
versus a
basic.
person. How dare you?
Well, guess what? Frankie can swim.
Yeah, so
I
can Usopp.
I think
So
Frankie's
can
more of a
Usopp.
man than
Yeah, but
Law.
Law can't. Huh?
Frankie's more of a man than Law.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Takes a
Law-
real man to just walk around with your fucking
Bro,
junk in a
Law-
fucking
Law was-
speedo all day.
Law was intimidated by Senor Pink. That's why he never fought against Doflamingo.
Mad facts. Just couldn't handle that fucking.
Like, hey, and you know we all love Law. Like, he's a great fucking character. But I think Frankie is a more interesting character than Law. Like, Law has a really sad backstory, cool powers, blah, blah, blah. But Frankie's backstory, honestly, is pretty fucking sad, too. Maybe not as tragic as Law, but man, like, was dropped off.
Just abandoned.
Abandoned by his fucking parents.
At like the age of 7.
At the age of 7, grew up with, like, the shipwrights, all that. And then...
He like grew up as like kind of that rebel kid because like there was Iceberg, the golden child,
Yeah.
and they grew up like and like
And he just wanted to build stuff and
Mhm.
create things, and people would like shit on it because like it wasn't great right away. And
Well,
he
it
had to,
wasn't
like,
what-
fall in line.
They thought was
What ship-
good.
ship-
You know,
ship-
like he went out of the norm. Rather than building a ship that's like, oh, look at the beautiful hand wood carving on the you know,
On
on
the
it,
mat,
and, you know,
yeah,
he's
the-
like, I'm gonna build as many weapons into it as I can.
and
You know, it was different. He was different. That's, I don't know. He's interesting in that sense. Like,
it was
Usopp, he just lies a lot.
it was that outward thinking that led to the death of his sensei, his like his the person who taught him to Tom. Like,
Yeah.
He basically learned the lesson that even if you make something that isn't intended to be used for harm, it can be. So like your knowledge and what you do and create, like as an engineer, you're responsible for it.
And you should never be ashamed of your creations, no matter how people end up using them. Like, it originally came from a place of like passion and creativity, and that's what he believes in. Like, it doesn't matter what happens after the fact. Always create, always build, always improve. You know?
Yeah. Okay. I think you know what I think. You know what I think. I actually, God damn it, I found out what I like or what it is I don't like. I don't like characters that fail upwards.
Oh, fail up. So you don't like Hercule, for example, like from Dragon Ball?
Yes. I don't like Buggy.
Oh, and you really don't like Buggy. But the thing is, I think I like Buggy for the same reasons I like Hercule, but Usopp is a more serious character. I think he's supposed to be a more serious character, but then they play him for jokes more often than not, and I think he has the potential to be a more serious character. But Buggy is the Hercule of the fucking show. He's just like there, and he gets lucky, and he is failing upwards, but that's his role. Usopp's role is not to fail upwards. His role is to become a brave warrior of the sea, like his dad, and be part of the future Pirate King's crew. I don't think you should be failing upwards in that sense. I think he needs to step up and do more to prove that he is growing as a person from what he was at the very beginning. And he's had moments like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's had really, really good moments in Dressrosa, and even in Wano a little bit. But like, at this point in the story, I feel like we should have more, or at least like
He
shouldn't be so
balancing out
afraid
more.
all the time.
Like think about it. Even in Wano, he was still riding the, yeah, I got Supreme King hockey. It's Big Mom's.
Yeah.
Like
it is funny surface level. It's surface level funny, but when you're like looking at the show like as a whole, like as a narrative, you're like, okay, at this point, like Usopp should be doing more.
he should be like transitioning more into that warrior of the sea.
It's like we have high expectations for him because we know what he's capable of. We've seen what he can do, and I think maybe that's why, at least me personally, I rank him so low in the Straw Hats, is because he's not up to par with where I think he should be for the character arc that he has. Now, the show's not over. We still have plenty more to go, and I believe that he will eventually rise to that occasion. I really wish that he wouldn't have some attributes from like pre-time skip, because I think that's the whole point of the time skip, was getting over that kind of stuff. And Freshman Island Usopp, like, homeboy was really fucking confident. Like, I actually really liked that version of Usopp because he was confident, he was strong, he was being a tactician and stuff, and like, yeah, you know, he still does his gags here and there, but I took him more seriously there than I did the entirety of the pre-time skip outside of his fight with Luffy, when he stood up for his beliefs, which is why that, like, those arcs are my favorite arcs, is because Usopp.
Fishman Island's your favorite arc?
No, Water 7 and Enies Lobby.
I was gonna say, like, maybe he means favorite for Usopp,
but I did like Usopp more in that than I do honestly in Wano. I didn't really like Usopp in Wano at all. I don't think he did much. Like, his tag team fight with Ulti and Pepe and Nami, it was fine.
It was a mid-fight. Ultimately, it was fucking Big Mom that took him out.
I'm not gonna lie, it really rubbed me the wrong way when I read it in the manga. When Ulti had Nami, right? And she was like, say that Luffy will never be Pirate King and that Kaido will, blah blah blah. And when Usopp was on the ground, like almost passed out, he's like, just lie, Nami, just say it. Your life is worth more, blah blah blah. And like, I know it's not true, but just lie. I really didn't like that. Because if Usopp was in that situation and he did lie, that would hurt. Because no other Straw Hat would have done that. You know, and for a second you think that Nami was going to lie and say that he wasn't going to be, but even she stepped up to the occasion and put her life on the line to protect like Luffy's reputation.
I feel like in that situation for Usopp, it was probably a little different though, because it wasn't his life on the line, it's Nami's. Right, like he's probably willing to risk his life.
Okay.
And be like, no, fuck that. I'm standing on business as my boy Luffy.
So he'd rather sacrifice his own life, but he wanted to protect Nami no matter what.
Yeah, in that situation, it's like, no, Nami, like, don't protect yourself. Just say it.
Because you're important, we need you. Blah, blah,
yeah.
Blah. Okay, that's a good angle to argue for. I'll give you that. Definitely. I just think the framing of it was a little weird. And like, I don't know. It initially didn't really like.
I find it so hilarious that a simple joke turn into a full-blown One Piece black hole.
A
Bro,
joke
I
in the
just-
sense that
I
you don't
like-
that you actually don't have him as your last.
No, he is at like, but I didn't like intend for it to just like spiral into like One Piece content. Like
It's fine.
that was intense. How long would you have to say that was? About like 10, 15 minutes? Holy fuck.
Okay, well, let's start the episode. No, I mean, we're obviously the Anime Alchemists, and I don't want to do our normal fucking like shit, because like I actually like this conversation. I like kind of going into the nitty gritty of like things maybe we don't like about the shows that we're always talking super positively about. One Piece is all of our favorite animes, but there's got to be things that we don't always like, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes a show good, is that it's not perfect every single time. So I actually like that you brought up the Usopp stuff, because I always put God Usopp up there and I praise him and everything for the jokes, but realistically, like, I think that Usopp can do a lot better, and and I know that he will eventually.
Yeah, I could probably agree with y'all. Like my bottom 3 straw hats are probably Nami, Usopp, and Jinbei.
Oh wow, even Jinbei's all the way down there.
I mean, he's really cool, but Frankie's fucking awesome. Brooke's hard as fuck. Bro.
Brooke
I don't
is the
care what
MVP.
anybody says.
He's the fucking goat. Don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
I
Like,
don't
yeah.
care what anybody says. He's hard as fuck. He deals with whatever needs to be dealt with. You know, his experience shows.
And see, like, that's a character that also gets scared at random shit, but he also has no hesitation in just like jumping up and
Man,
like
the
doing
man
what
will
needs to be done.
stand on business if he need be.
Yeah, man, he fucking like single-handedly got the poneglyphs in Whole Cake Island. If it wasn't for him, we would not be as far as we are.
Him like leaping over that rail and just like, that is the definition of standing on business. He did a superhero landing.
Yeah, he did. Oh, and he's cool, and he has a tragic backstory.
Fucking A.
Ooh, top
That's not
3
even like,
tragic.
that's not even like a full backstory. That's just like what
Dude,
we
that's
knew
just-
the end of his life.
Oh yeah. Imagine having like such a tragic end to your life that's your backstory, not even your actual like backstory. How did he
yeah.
even get with the Rumbar Pirates? We don't know. He just kind
How
of
do you get that scar in his head?
Yeah, there's so much more to him. I fucking love it. And he
I
is
want to know what that
hilarious.
country was.
Mm-hmm.
Set sail before Roger was a pirate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the scene where he like talks about Roger. He's like, oh, I remember hearing about a rookie named Roger. That's fucking crazy. I also think he's the funniest Straw Hat next to Luffy. Luffy's probably the funniest, but I think Brooke, for me personally, is like one of the funniest. His just jokes are so good.
They are.
I think Robin's humor is pretty good.
I love Robin's dark humor. That also lands really well for me.
It wouldn't be as good without Usopp being like, quit!
Yeah,
Just,
that's
oh
true.
God!
Stop being so morbid. But that's someone who has just accepted her life and like knows that she's been through some shit, and she's like, hey, it can't get any worse.
I can make all the jokes I want in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I should have been dead 2 years ago.
Hundreds of babies die every day.
Oh my god.
That's
some shit she would say, though.
It is, yeah, I know. It's just hearing it from Gary is like, damn it.
I'm not as cute as her.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay, so we do have some like some quick little anime news that we're kind of excited about. By the time this comes out, like it'll be very relevant. It'll be right around the corner for most of you. There's a couple of animes that are coming back. Starting off April 5th, season 3 of The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. If you guys have not checked that out, that needs to be bumped up to like the top of your list. It's one of my favorite isekais.
Where we left off is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, man is attaining a new level in this world.
Mhm.
We're about to witness. Bear witness.
Bear witness to the birth of a new demon king.
Lord Reamer.
Or Lord, thank you.
Reamer?
Yeah. Have you still not watched it?
Bro,
Damn.
see, in fantasy is there's the demon, like, you can become a demon lord, typically, right? He does it.
Nice.
But there's even there's politics
But
to
it's
doing
crazy. Oh, dude, there's a lot of politics. It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's cool.
it. You've seen Minecraft now, man. Or you've seen Minecraft.
Yeah, I've seen Minecraft.
You've
I've heard of
you've
it.
played Minecraft now. I think you would appreciate it a lot more now.
Oh, you think so? Oh,
Yeah, 'cause, like, the whole
has
first
crafting
season-
system essentially.
Well, that and like the whole first season is like about him like kind of like building a village.
I'll come back around to it eventually. It's one that I know I'll watch at some point, but right now it's not really a priority for me.
Well,
But for y'all, check it out.
Shoku Tensei,
That's more of a priority.
Mhm.
Or
actually.
two.
When that comes out, I will be watching week to week.
April 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, we're not done with the depressing shit, according to Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Kaiju number 8, April 13th.
That is at the top of my priority, actually. For new stuff coming out, like that's gonna fill the void that Solo Leveling leaves when this core finishes.
I'm so fucking sad that you told me that.
I know, I'm sorry. But hey, we never know. We might get a second core later this year.
We can hope.
We can hope.
Just like we can all hope that there's a season 2 of Frieren.
Oh my.
We don't.
Yeah, by now, if you're listening to this, Frieren finally finished up. As of like this recording, we haven't watched the last episode yet because none of us wanted to end. We've all enjoyed it way too much. But I mean, easy 9 out of 10 for me. It's been a great show.
I'd give it a 9.5.
Yeah. We've recommended it to almost every guest that we've had on that hasn't watched it yet. I've been recommending it to a couple friends. I tried pitching it to Pablo, but he's not. It's Pablo.
Fuck you, Pablo.
Yeah. Thanks, Juan. But if you like anime in general and even remotely interested in fantasy concepts, check it out. And let's hope that we get a season 2 for it, because I'll take as many episodes as they want to give me. That show can just keep giving me slice of life episodes of their journey, and I'd be happy with it. I don't need like a finite ending to it, or goal or whatever.
You could milk that until, like, she's an elf. You can milk that until she dies.
Mm-hmm.
Show us different parties throughout time and how she has different experiences with them.
See, I would love that. Just keep giving me more.
Also, if you guys have not heard, they released the Blu-ray for season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mm-hmm.
Go buy it.
Go buy it.
It looks like it's worth it. Go buy it.
Support the animators who busted their ass and didn't get to finish the actual cut of certain fights.
Fuck you, Mappa.
Yeah, this shit was extended.
It was so
there was
good.
More. There was more. It was more polished.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear.
Mm-hmm.
Much clearer. Like you know how they dim stuff for TV, like airing on television. They don't do that for the Blu-ray.
It was so.
Yeah, go check.
I hate to say that I liked it. I really do.
No, it was fantastic, and it makes you realize, like, dang, if they just would have given them more time.
Literally, like, think about it. It took them, 6-7 months to put this out? What the fuck are y'all on? Like, y'all are seriously that fucking hungry to put out some new episodes.
It's the money, and they want to make sure that it comes out at a certain time per season so they can make the most money
Well,
possible.
y'all were fucking stupid. You were competing with fucking Gear 5th and 1,000 Year Blood Work. Get
Oh,
fucked.
yeah, Bleach is a thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Man, I forgot about
I'm gonna be honest, that was stupid.
I think we're still...
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But they're like, I mean, honestly, you should have just waited till like now. You got the end of Solo Leveling.
Oh,
Mash is
yeah.
finishing up. Like, it's kind of gonna be like besides Kaiju number 8, like it's kind of gonna be a little like dry. It's gonna be a little dry in the anime for a while. At least until, all the other fucking spring shit starts popping up.
Yes, I mean, spring and summer, or summer is going to be pretty
Mhm.
packed, I think.
Summer's gonna be stacked.
Yeah. I mean, I know we got the next Bleach
Mhm.
core. I don't even know if it's the last one. I doubt it, but that's the studio that was working on Black Clover before, right? Studio Perio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people who do Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
Boruto.
Or Boruto, sorry. I saw this, sorry.
They're different series. I'm just sorry. I love Naruto. I just do not love Boruto.
This is like
Sounded excited to defend him for quick. Like, I'm actually born.
So it's kind of like I guess really an unorthodox podcast. I heard a weird theory for you guys. If you guys want to hear it real quick, just because we brought up Bleach.
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember that dude that they introduced that like was fucking slapping Yupabak with the fucking
The paintbrush dude?
Yeah, paintbrush dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so like I saw the theory that like I think it was ND that actually put it out, and it was saying that like what if he could be like the possibility that he would be the next individual to be like a bad guy. because like it continues past the 1,000-year blood war arc, to my understanding.
A little bit.
Mhm.
Kubo started a new arc, like the Hell arc, but didn't really like continue it. I
Yeah.
think we got like 1, maybe 2 chapters. I think starting it, and it's like it starts like essentially the Boruto generation of it. Like we get Ichigo's kid and Rukia's kid introduced, but I don't know the context of the Hell
Gotcha.
arc at all.
And so he like goes on to explain that like throughout Bleach, each villain, you get introduced to them, and then it's later on that you get like the big reveal, like, oh, you knew of them the entire time. Turns out like
what they did with Aizen.
Aizen, exactly. You get introduced to him, you think he's dead, and then turns out he's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, imagine watching that week to week.
Now think about this. Who's the current villain right now?
Yuhobak.
And how long ago did we get introduced to Zangetsu?
Oh yeah, from the fucking beginning. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
And so like it would make sense for like this character too, because he's one of like the oldest members of like
The like Squad Zero.
Yeah, and like he's been
seems
around.
so jolly.
But think about this. He has that like very moral code of like whatever it takes to like hold the balance. But then when you look at his ability, it's literally very dark. He has the ability to suck the darkness out of everything. Typically, when you're kind of playing with that kind of shit, you know, you look into the void long enough,
You get sucked in.
you know, and it looks back.
Okay. I kind of like that.
It was just, you know,
Well, like setting up something. Bleach is pretty good about setting up its villains like long term. The only exception to that, I think, is the Fullbringer arc.
yeah.
Like those are just brand new villains introduced for that arc. But even then, their lore spans way before.
like Chad.
Just because we didn't really get introduced to them at the beginning, that doesn't mean they weren't a concept. Because clearly, he was the first substitute
Soul Reaper.
Soul Reaper, and we finally get an explanation for how the fuck Chad and Orihime got powers.
I feel like that was the whole reason for the arc.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, this is why there's random people with powers.
I mean,
It worked.
even that, they kind of were just setting it up for it long term.
Yeah, that's true. So there's more thought put into it for sure. So I do really hope that we get more Bleach. Like if we got a Hell arc, like a proper Hell arc, I don't see why we wouldn't. I mean, 1,000-Year Blood War arc has been doing really good in the anime. But Bleach is back on everyone's minds. I mean, maybe not right now, but but it will be when it comes back.
We'll see.
We'll see. Interesting theory though.
So just so because I guess like the end of the winter anime series is coming to an end. There's a couple animes that we've seen that we're getting pretty close to the end, and it's terrifying. Like we said, pre-written, fucking ended. I think by the time you guys hear this, Solo Leveling will be over.
Yeah. So how do you
MASH
feel about that?
will be over. Yeah, how'd you guys feel about that? We haven't even fucking seen it.
We haven't seen it yet, but we know.
Yeah,
can't
we just saw the fight with Egret. And the animation for that was fucking insane. Like, dude, there was tracking shots all across that room, and like they're really taking into account the environment while he's tossing him around,
Like a fucking ragdoll too.
dragging him through walls. Like, bro,
Oh my god,
I
yes,
love
the
that.
fucking Broly thing was crazy.
Never did I think that Solo Leveling would have 2 Dragon Ball references in its show.
For real,
Right?
huh?
Whether intentional or not.
Whoever's animating that shit's just like, I love Dragon Ball Z. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah. All we're missing is someone breaking like someone's arm, like Vegeta.
Oh my god. No. You know what we're missing?
What?
The Yamcha pose.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. That's so iconic
Yeah.
too.
But
That shit was amazing. I watched it twice. I think I watched it 3 times by now. Isn't that some of the most consistent animation I've seen?
I've been with you this whole time. When the fuck did you watch it 3 times?
I watched it before we watched it.
I mean, granted,
Motherfucker.
we
Y'all
all watched.
watched MASH before me. Fuck y'all.
You really gonna put the MASH concept on the same par as Solo Leveling?
What is that? What do you mean?
You just recently became a MASH fan. We've all been Solo Leveling fans together for years.
I was a Solo Leveling fan before you.
I'm not saying you weren't, but we've all been friends. We've all at least enjoyed this since 2021.
Dog, y'all watch episodes without me all the time.
Just giving you fucking shit.
Yeah, I know, and I'm calling you out on your
And
shit.
guess what? You always watch One Piece without us.
So what
I
does
read
it
One
say
Piece
about
without
Blue
you.
Exorcist right here? Blue Exorcist, the best or debate? What was that supposed to say? Somebody fucked it up.
The best.
DB Street. The best.
I'm gonna guess to say the best. Blue Exorcist is the best.
I love Shima.
You are ride or die for this man, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Look, he just wants to have fun. It's exhilarating to him. Think about it, like it's the roll of the dice. It's fun for him. He's out there making all these risky moves, getting involved in really crazy shit, and he's like, "Well, this is what I want to do, though." Like,
He's not
this is the
loyal
kinda
to
life that I
anybody.
like. But he's got to take care of himself. You got to think, bro. If at any moment both sides want to come for you, they can.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If they find out, if either side think, like, especially if, because they know he's a double agent.
Yeah. Wait,
Right?
but does the Illuminati know he's a double agent?
Yeah.
Oh, they know too?
Yeah, so it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, well, who are you really aligned with?
Mhm.
Like, neither side is truly a like trusting home base for him.
Yeah.
Right? So for him, he's alone. He got to take care of himself. He's got to make both sides happy to like get what he wants out of it. And that's the fun part. That's the risk. Right? That's the risk and the reward. It's like there's all this crazy shit and I got to make sure I come out of it fine and unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
But like then I get to do what I want.
Yeah, no, I guess, like, don't get me wrong. I like Shima too, but not for the same reasons you do. I just think he's, like, entertaining.
I'm not gonna lie, Gary just kind of like hard like I'm
Hard
like
sold
this-
it to you.
Yeah, because like this last episode was like the perfect representation of like my internal conflict. Like, do I like him? Do I not like him? What the like? Can I trust him? Like, do I do I respect his morals and ideals? But I'm gonna be honest. After what Gary just said, no matter what,
You like him.
Shima wins.
Yeah, that's true. I
The
guess he's
demon-
just
the
being
demons
smart
win?
about it, so.
He wins. The humans and the Holy Cross win. He wins. Like no matter fucking what, Shima's coming out on top.
He always wanted to run away from responsibility. He's bouncing between two places. I'm like, whichever one wants me more.
Yeah, because you were really struggling with liking him too. Like, the last.
I've been talking shit since for like a while.
Since he betrayed everyone,
Yeah.
yeah.
Since I read it in the manga.
Man, but I didn't even care. Like, when he betrayed everyone, I didn't, like, stop liking him because he betrayed everyone. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like,
He's like, oh, T.
yeah, I don't know. It just, it
Why do you
added
do that?
more. And to be honest, I kind of wish he stayed, like, more on the other side because that would just make it more interesting to me. I like the chaos and, like, the dysfunctional friendships that, like, we've been friends for so long. I've known you since we were, like, little. I don't know. It brings an interesting dynamic to it.
Mhm.
I'm okay with either or. I'm not taking it, like, super seriously.
We got a bathhouse scene.
Yeah, it was like the water park.
Kinda.
Water park scene. I'll take it.
Sure is back, so yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Muscle mommy.
Muscle mummy. Why did we never include her in our waifu wheels or anything like that?
Because
You're
y'all
right.
are not as big of fans of her, I guess.
That's true.
I like her. I just forget about her.
Yeah, there's also the girl from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, he still has yet to see that.
I'll get on it.
Huh.
That's up in there in like the 2014 ones you're missing.
Yeah, no, and that's on my list for sure.
Or 2010 ones you're missing.
Yeah, I'll get on it eventually.
Oh, he's about to show you.
You've shown me it.
What's her name though? Yoko. Yoko. That's her name.
She looks just like Shura, except nicer. Like literally same outfit and everything.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. I see a lot of fan art of them together.
Nice. Nice.
Not what
Also-
you think, you perverts. Wow.
No. God.
Damn it.
I just hope this like kind of gets somebody to squirm, but like, dude, what the fuck is going on with Lucifer and Yukio? Because that shit was sus and low key kind of incest.
Yukio fucking sucks.
Yo, you're right.
He
That was
sucks.
low-key kind of incest because they're brothers,
See, told you.
technically.
They're related, yeah. That is weird. I didn't think.
Got all
about that.
close up and personal with him.
Yeah.
He was like-
Well, he was.
Let
up
me look
against
you in the
wall,
eyes.
He was like touching his face. He was like, "Father was right about you."
so- Ew.
I don't. Yeah.
Gross.
I want you.
Yeah, he
The
sucks.
4-year-old one of me almost broke out.
Oh god. I started crying.
No.
Starting crying. Man, they just
But,
make
like-
him so easy to not like. He just sucks as a brother. He sucks as like a I don't know,
Exorcist, I guess.
Exorcist, honestly. Like he's constantly being kind of saved by other people now.
But yeah.
I don't know, bro. He's extremely capable for his age. He's 15.
Okay, he
Well,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. He is very capable, but he's just such a fucking hard ass.
Nah,
Like
he's
lighten
just
up a little
bitch,
bit.
bro. He's a bitch. That's it.
Like, he doesn't know how to have fun.
a
He
wet
doesn't know how to
blanket.
enjoy anything. Everything is super. He was complaining about Ren, like
Being
kinda
too powerful.
being too powerful, and I'm like, bro, like that's a good fucking thing. He's got it under control. He's your brother. He's always looking out for you. They were about to kill him,
No,
and
but
now you're mad that he got that under
realizes,
control.
though.
Well,
He realizes though, like even in the episode, it showed him like thinking all negatively about it, and he's like, stop doing that. Talking to himself like, you're always doing this. Why are you brooding?
oh, I thought when he
Mhm.
said that he was talking about Ren brooding all the
No,
time.
he's talking about himself.
Yeah,
Like
he
he's,
is brooding. Just fucking stop.
yeah, he's trying to be a little bit better because he understands like if he gets jealous of his brother, he's gonna treat him different. He already treats him like shit.
Well, you know, the thing is, I feel like his character has gotten worse for me since the beginning. I think I actually kind of liked Yukio at the beginning. I thought he was like a decent character. He like was still a hard ass, but he wasn't like so rude or mean to Ren for no reason. And then he just kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse.
I kind of think this is.
Yeah, Bunny Lord
Oh.
does not like Yukio at all.
I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie. Since like the whole like eye reveal thing, I felt like I kind of assumed it was gonna be like a steady kind of
Decline.
decline for him. Like,
And that's the thing. I was actually really excited for that because I thought that was a really cool concept. Like, oh shit, like he might have like the same
Something.
powers or something as like Ren does. But it's really just like kind of destroying his character that we knew. And maybe
Yeah.
that is the point of it. Like maybe we are supposed to not like him. Like
for
this.
younger brother or older brother to come in and be like, it's okay, younger brother, I saving you.
I just wish I don't know. I liked him. Like okay, if you think about it, like the Sasuke and Itachi dynamic, like yeah, I don't really like Sasuke, but
Sasuke.
I liked him more in various parts around the show than I do Yukio in the entire show.
listen, I got the perfect fucking message out there for you guys. Okay,
Mm.
if you're a younger brother, and I'm pretty sure this message can come from all three of us because we're all older brothers. If you're a younger brother, you got an issue with your brother, just fucking say it and then tell him that you love him.
Don't be
It's that fucking simple, okay? Don't be some bitch that just bottles it up, thinking you can't talk to your brother.
We've been through it. We know.
Like, I got a brother, does not fucking talk.
That's
to
why
me.
y'all hate it. That's why y'all hate it.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly.
bitch little brother. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's a little brother that's a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
He won't
the
fucking
problem.
talk. He won't say what's on his mind. I'm like, just fucking grow up, dude. Like just.
But actually, kind of.
See.
I've never seen you reach for that microphone so fast.
But cut Yukio a little bit of slack. Even like I agree with most of what you're saying, but at the same time, like him as a character because dude, he's only 15. He's in high school. He's burdened with so much. Like
He's an anime
Burdened
character.
with
Sucks.
so much. His brother's dealing with the fact that he actually has the literal flames of Satan.
I know, but from
So
his
does he.
perspective, he is burdened with other shit. Like
Technically.
he doesn't have a family really, except
has
Rin,
Rin.
obviously, of course. But like from a kid's perspective, he doesn't have like a parental figure. He literally is in high school still. Like he's also an exorcist doing adult things. Once again, the kid's going to do the adult stuff.
I'd
Like,
argue that
always say
I'd
that.
argue that Izumo had it way worse. Also, does not have a parental figure, and she was able to get out of it.
Well, maybe just Izumo's better than Yukio. I don't know what to tell
She
you.
100%
We love
is better than-
Izumo.
Yeah,
We love Izumo.
Izumo. After this arc, literally solidifies.
yeah,
Izumo.
way better character. You know.
Yukio's kind of missing the big concept though. That like no matter what shit comes, what shit happens, or like anything, at the end of the day, he still has his brother.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to rely on anybody.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know who he kind of reminds me of? fucking Omni-Man.
Omni-Man?
Yes, thinks he's fucking better than everybody.
He
but can't
has that
grasp-
complex.
But can't grasp the fact that, like, even if all this shit is bigger than him, at the end of the day, you still, like how, like, when he's like, when he's yelling at Mark, like, what will you have after 500 years? You, Dad. I'll still have you.
Mhm.
If all these people are gonna die, that's fine. I still have you at the end of the day. If Yukio turns into a demon, guess what? Your fucking brother's a demon too. Nobody else in the world's gonna understand that better than him.
Yeah. Fucking stop pushing away the only person that's gonna actually understand you.
Yeah.
That's what my frustration comes from. And maybe that's actually a good thing that it's written this way, because maybe it's meant to provoke this kind of fucking reaction out of me. But like, Jesus Christ, it's just frustrating to see that. Like, you're putting yourself in his shoes, and that is a really good thing about the show. That, like, if it can make me this heated about a character, that means it's still doing something right. Like, maybe we are meant to just not like Yukio because
Fuck him.
that's his character. We're just meant to.
Damn it, man. We would be taking a shot right now. It's like Madame Umbridge from Harry Potter,
Oh.
the 5th one.
You're supposed to hate that bitch.
You're supposed to hate her.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you do, that's because she's so good at her fucking job.
She's really well written.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Yukio's really well written? Because I don't know if I can say that honestly. Do you think Yukio's a well written character?
I would say so, because he's got a lot of issues, and like they always kind of explain why he's acting the way he is. You know what I mean? Like, he'll do something, but there's always a reason.
Yeah.
It's never just like up in the air bullshit.
Like, this kind of out of left field. You know.
Yeah, and,
Okay,
and no
yeah.
explanation or anything. Like, his character's consistent. It's been like a consistent descent.
It's just a consistent descent. Okay, that's a good point. I didn't think about it.
I like that though. I really like. I love Gone.
Like, ooh. The hard
Right to the
hard
ground.
truth of really realizing that, like, Yukio's been two-faced with Rin his almost entire life.
And I think that Rin's our main character.
But his
We
dad
like-
let it happen. His
Okay,
dad let
okay.
it happen. He introduced Yukio to this whole special world and was like, "Yeah, we'll keep the rat outside."
And that was Papa. Oh god, I just had his name too.
Fushiguro.
No, wrong one. Fujimoto. That's Papa Fujimoto's bad.
Every time you say Papa, I immediately think Fushiguro. now.
Yeah, but no, that, or
Father
Father-
Fujimoto.
yeah, Father Fujimoto.
Fushiguro.
That's his.
Moto.
Father Fujimoto's fucking like bad. Like, that's where he fucked up,
Yeah.
and not like.
Wait till you get to his backstory. You'll figure out why he did it.
I'm sure there's good fucking reason.
Bro, it's all just
Nothing
so
ever good comes
tragic.
out of lying.
It's such a good story.
Everything is always contingent on the backstory. Like, you can feel one way. Like, I hated Izumo the entire show until her backstory.
And like, I guess it's not really.
Watch, we get a really good Yukio backstory that completely turns it around.
What are you talking about? It's the same fucking backstory as his
But
brother.
if there's more to it, we thought we got Sanji's backstory,
okay,
but
but
there was
okay.
more to it.
But like, okay, I was gonna say, like, that is kind of like difficult. Like, you're living so far in your brother's shadow that you're leaving a double life in it, essentially. And then, like, when finally, like, your brother steps out of the fucking light, you reveal, like, who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's, I mean, granted, like, that is kind of a burden to, like, bear on you. Like, I've been learning to do this and become strong because ultimately I knew you were gonna be a fuck up.
And you also knew, like, at the end of the day, he still probably holds a little bit of a grudge after what happened to the father.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There's no letting go of that. He's a 15-year-old boy. Like,
Mhm.
he can be as mature as he wants, but that's something that you don't just forget about. That has to be the root of, like, all of it, in my opinion.
It was Rin's words that, like, hurt his heart so much that Satan could, like, finally take control over it.
Yep.
That fucks me up every time.
Yeah.
And
That's the best
How
Blue
does Rin
Exorcist
keep
conversation we've
going,
ever
bruh?
had.
How does Rin keep going knowing that? That's so sad.
Why he's such a
it's
goofball.
the what is it that the will or, like, determination to kick fucking Satan's ass.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I said that to him, but I'm just a young 15-year-old. I say shit, I fuck up. You had to go and fucking possess his ass. Nah, I'm coming for you, bro.
Mhm.
That makes sense. We got to talk about it. We have to talk about MASH.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking shit is amazing.
Dialga versus Palkia.
Okay, I was telling her this earlier. I'm gonna fucking say it, man. The magic shit they do in this anime, kind of up there in my favorite like magic. Like
It's some cool shit.
yeah, like this seeing space and time go at it. I was like, yeah, this is cool,
Dude, it's up there with the shit that we've seen in Black Clover, in my opinion. Like, really, really easily. The battle sequences are really well done.
Mm-hmm.
And solid animation, too.
Oh yeah.
This whole part of the story has been so interesting to me. Like, the revelation that, like, MASH has a dad and that he's fucking evil. Okay, quote-unquote dad. But, like, and that he's evil and all this stuff. Like, I love it, personally.
He did just kind of find MASH and then raise him.
Yeah. Like, pseudo-father.
Yeah. Well, yeah. True. So I
But-
mean, it could be possible.
He could be his dad.
Yeah.
That other guy has a similar haircut, and he's
The
blonde.
facial features are pretty similar when you look at them side by side.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I haven't taken the time to see
I
that.
was talking to her about it. We were just kind of like looking at her, like, yeah, look at his nose, look at his like, just certain things. It's
Their
not
eyes are the
identical.
same color.
Their eyes are the same color.
They
Like,
are?
Yeah.
I thought Mash's were yellow and that dude's was red.
No, they're the same color. They're both like a golden color.
I'll look at it later.
No, 100%.
Can you look that up for me real quick? I'm sorry. I'm just curious though. Okay. Bro, the level of disrespect this man fucking performs is uncanny. I knew. Okay, so like the moment that like what's the headmaster's name?
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Whataburger?
Such a random name. Wahlberg, I think of freaking Mark Wahlberg, the
Oh my
actor. You look at this old wizard looking dude. He's like, oh, I wonder what his name is.
Wahlberg. The moment he dropped his staff, that's immediately I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be like the tell sign MASH needs to know, so he knows where this fight's going down. And I'm like waiting for it, and then just boom, that fucking knee
The
coming
knee
out.
to the
I was like
face.
watching that again because the dude, I put that up with the Rhino Snizer to Doflamingo's face.
Disrespectful as fuck.
Like the man didn't even know it was fucking coming.
No, not at all. Man, he has some really good saves too. Like he's up there with like Sanji level with like
Yeah.
just coming in clutch for the save.
Dude, he had 2 saves. He had the flying knee to the face, and then he came in and grabbed the chain.
The chain out with
Yeah.
the giant monster. I loved the scene of like the whole school like realizing that MASH is a fucking normal person who's
Cheering
just
for him.
cheering for him and everything. I'm like, good
Like,
shit.
I like it because they show that moment where it's like, but like he has no place in society. It's like, yo, nuts. His place in society is saving your fucking ass.
Mhm.
Right now, literally right now, he's saving y'all.
You know that one divine visionary, the
The one with the
douchebag?
glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
The
hate
sand
him.
magic.
Yeah, he fucking sucks. All he wants to do is just like follow the rules. He's like, he doesn't have magic. He should die. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, he's fucking keeping up with the headmaster, saving everybody. What else do you want from him?
No, he's just scared that he's gonna like keep him from being able to attain a high position, probably.
It's like he's got issues that he needs to work out on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a power trip.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, typically characters with that design are like that.
Oh, Yuki
Yeah.
has glasses too.
The glasses, and he also reminds me of the red hair guy from Solo Leveling.
Yeah, but he doesn't have issues like that though.
I don't know why I've always hated him though.
I don't hate him. I'm just indifferent to him.
I've never liked him. The moment I saw him on like that first page, I was like, douche.
You should watch the dub because his voice is the same guy who does Brooke, and I really
Fuck,
like him.
okay.
And he makes characters likable.
I want to. Okay, then I want to see him like waking up from that fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out actually. I'm gonna rewatch that whole show in dub. It's really good. But we're talking about MASH.
Yeah, we are talking about MASH. I'm kind of scared because I'm pretty sure this season will be ended by the time this episode comes out, and that just means like one episode to kind of set up the next season.
I wonder what they're gonna end off at.
I mean,
Because homeboy, Zero, what's his name?
Papa Mash.
No, not doing that.
Um,
What is his name? Something Zero?
yeah. Oh God,
Do you remember what?
babe. Do you remember the like orc?
Innocento Zero.
Innocent
Innocent Zero. That's right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't
Thank
remember
you.
the name. Innocent Zero. Yeah. I forgot what I was going with that.
Mm-hmm. Innocent Zero, bad guy.
Oh, he left. So Innocent Zero left.
Mhm.
Like he just kind of
Deuced
man,
out.
he's a bitch. First of all,
Bro, he stole his space magic.
I know.
He pulled a Blackbeard.
Dude, he got some fucking OP powers, dude. He's got space magic, time magic, and one other one.
Yeah. Their master's magic.
Yeah, their master's one.
Dark.
Dark
Well,
magic.
yeah.
That's how he stole. That's really fucking broken. That's like if Blackbeard had like Julius Novachrono's magic.
And fucking, I'll be honest. The way they perceive like space magic is fucking broken.
I can't think of another character that has like that broken of space magic abilities.
Oh no. Okay, that's only because he doesn't fucking use it fully. Magi, the guy who like makes like portals and shit. Koha.
Oh man.
Kome.
Kome,
Yeah.
the taller brother,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He does have space magic. He doesn't do shit
with it. But like it's still
So
like it's still
dumb.
kind of like the same concept. Like
Yeah,
he
there's
uses,
space
like,
portals.
The what?
There's portals essentially,
yeah.
but it's
But he even uses like 4 little focal points to like create it.
he could do the same shit. Wow, that's so useless.
Except that dude, that like what do they call it? Like a third? Thirds. Where like it's like an ultimate form of that wand, essentially.
Okay.
It's like extreme magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he created like another spatial
Bankai.
dimension. Yeah.
Domain expansion.
Mhm.
Seconds is their
And then
Shikai,
Oh.
and thirds is their Bankai.
Oh, that.
It was
makes
like a
sense.
normal
That's good
wand.
way to-
Then it went to the second one, unlocked the lines.
Yeah.
Third one is like full manifestation of the wand's like inner god shit. Wow.
That's nuts.
Bleach reference. Good find, Gary. That was fucking solid, man. Dude, we already kind of talked about Freeman and everything.
Yeah.
it was our last Fair and Friday.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll talk about that last episode next time once we all finish it.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
give
yeah.
like maybe we're not gonna spend the whole episode talking about it because I think we've talked about the show enough, but at least just our thoughts on that last episode.
If you guys
What
have
we
any
thought about
questions on like thoughts we might have had about Freeman, like let us know in the comments. Maybe we can answer them on that episode.
Yeah, and if you have any recommendations for other anime coming up that we may not have heard of, let us know because things are ending, so we'll have time to watch more stuff now. But yeah, let us know what you thought. If you've been keeping up with any of this season's anime, let us know what you think. What was your favorite one? I'm curious to know.
Just before we go though, it's been a while since we've talked about One Piece, and the past couple episodes are fucking crazy.
Yeah, some crazy shit has
Oh,
been
yeah.
revealed. We met a
Yeah.
kooky old man who made Wi-Fi.
You met the Vegapunk finally.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. First of all,
Well, the real
The real
Vegapunk.
Real, yeah.
Okay, well, we also found out some information about O'Hara,
yeah.
about how not everything went to waste. You know,
Mhm.
the scholars, they used that time that they had to throw the books into a little lake.
Mm-hmm.
and
Which actually
save
kinda
the
makes sense.
knowledge. Yeah, it makes
It was like underneath a tree. That does kind of make that tracks.
and Robin had no idea. But Saul, Jaguar D. Saul, was there, collecting the books. And then Dragon was like, I already checked in on them. They're fine. They understand that this stuff is important, And then he just let them take the books.
Mhm.
How is he not associated to them? He's just like, whatever.
Whatever. Dude, that was before the Revolutionary Army, remember? That was
I
the
guess
freedom
that's right. They
fighters.
were freedom
Mhm.
fighters back then.
Mhm.
And he didn't have a face tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really curious about that tattoo because, like,
It probably says revolution.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know if it's like super, super important, but I feel like Oda's drawn attention to it that he used to not have it and now he does.
It was on his leg. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he was wearing a patch.
He was wearing a patch on his leg, and it's it.
I think he also had an armband with it.
Oh, did he? I bet it's some kind of like revolutionary mark, and like putting it on his face is like, I want everybody to know this is the
Like,
face
I'm taking
of
this
revolutionary dragon.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase, Dad. See?
He probably did that to spite Garp. Let's be real. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the most I've seen Dragon do anything
Yeah.
in a while. Man does not do shit, nor will he.
Except with East and
Look east and look west. That's all fucking dragon's good for nowadays.
Kuma was freaking out and he dipped out. What the fuck is going on with that shit?
And dragon just was like, Kumo, wait, don't leave. He's gone.
Easily, like, I'm gonna assume the most powerful person on that fucking island just lets him blip himself out. I'm just like, bro, don't most of y'all have like light speed feats? Like, I'm pretty sure Sanji could have been there quicker.
It's for the plot.
Okay.
That was crazy though,
I'm
like
gonna
seeing
assume-
kind of Kumo just like react out of nowhere like that.
And
I'm gonna assume he's going to Egghead. I'm
flip
gonna be
himself.
honest.
I'm assuming he's going to Egghead too. But yeah. So
Giant robot.
Hold on.
giant robot.
I don't want to glaze over the fact that Jaguar D Sol is the captain of the fucking giant pirates back then.
That's
I thought we knew that.
Did we? No, because when
Wait, he's
a
not the
Marine.
captain of the
He's a
giant.
Marine.
that's what they fucking said. He was a fucking Marine the entire time.
But he wasn't captain of the giant.
That's what they said in that thing.
I might have missed.
That because that's who was there with him. Was the giants.
captains was Dory and Bragi.
They're doing their fucking thing.
Maybe he took over.
Could have been. He could have
So
been.
he could have been a. So you're telling me he's a pirate captain and a marine at the same time?
No, like
Or
after,
after the
Marine.
fact?
Yeah.
Oh,
After he,
after the
like,
whole O'Hara
ran
incident,
away.
and he became the captain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he did kind of betray the army or the navy at the time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he was trying to like save Robin and all that.
And he is a
No,
giant.
not just Robin. He helped Robin's mom escape
Oh yeah, I forgot that he knows Olvia too.
Mm-hmm.
and get back to O'Hara.
I didn't remember that he was the captain. I mean, it makes sense.
I swear they
Who else
said
would it be? Fucking Hyruden? He's a teen.
Yeah.
He was there though.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's so crazy seeing him pop up so consistently.
I know. I really like him too. I know we barely know anything about him, but he's just like one of my favorite giants.
Mm-hmm.
Because he took a
does
punch
so
from
much
Luffy.
shit.
That's why
Yeah.
I like him.
And he was there when Big Mom ate up all her people. Oh no, well not there, but he was there.
Oh,
when
I
she
forgot
destroyed
he
the
was
island.
around there too. Yeah, he's been popping up a lot too.
Yeah, he's been around for
It's a
a
good
minute.
member to have on the Straw Hat fleet.
Hoping
Mhm.
we see him in Elbaf.
I hope we go to
Yeah.
Elbaf.
I feel like we have to now.
I mean, they did all this stuff and set up to kind of like mention it and get us
It
there.
feels like it's
if-
just working its way there.
Like,
Like,
It feels like a destination not only for us but for Robin. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like the new library of O'Hara.
because like it fits a lot of like thematic things too. Elbaf, like we need to.
a tree.
They have the tree there. We need to meet Loki, which is the leader of the entire like giants.
Mhm.
The Prince Loki, I think is his name.
That's cool. That actually tracks. That's so cool.
Oh, bro, that Luffy pulls up and he's like, "Hey, you know, I know it said that they killed her, but like, I beat her first. Come on, recognize. Like, I got y'all. I heard she destroyed y'all's country at Elbaf. Big Mom. The Giants fucking
Big
hate
Mom.
her.
Yeah,
they took her
yeah.
down.
That could be another situation where like they pull up and instead of it being like a hostile island like every other one, it could be kind of like Zoe where they show up and they're like, "Oh, y'all are cool. Like y'all are heroes and shit."
I would
you know?
like
Fuck
that.
yeah, y'all took that bitch down.
Yeah, because
Well,
like,
your friends did. Good shit.
like you know that they'll fuck with the Straw Hats for
Mhm.
sure. Like nobody there should have any animosity towards them at all.
I can't
And
wait.
outside of that, we also have like the Saul thing, like Jaguar D Saul being a thing, the reunion with him, and we have to see a reunion between them two. Like now that she knows that he's alive, and this also plays into the whole man marked by flames theory. Do you guys think it's him?
I do like that theory, but I'm gonna be honest. My brain just hatched a horrific fucking thought.
Man marked by flames.
Yeah,
How they
that's where
mentioned that
that's
when they
where
left
that's who
Wano.
Kid said he was, right? Okay, so I guess it would like I know a lot of people theorize like, where's that last road poneglyph? And like people think it's on Elbaf, right? My question is, okay, we haven't really seen Elbaf like in present day.
Right.
Okay. How does Blackbeard know what fucking road poneglyphs are? And like, I know you said like it wouldn't be like that, like it wouldn't be a hostile environment upon arrival. What if it's not? What if it's like arriving to like a fucking massacre?
Well, Blackbeard was on Whitebeard's crew, so maybe he
Mhm.
knew from Whitebeard knew what road poneglyphs were.
because of
Oh,
Roger.
okay, that's true. That's true. Roger did.
Roger, all that stuff.
Mhm.
Or like
Just
maybe
because
one
Whitebeard
of the
didn't
crew
chase
members.
after it, but like they had
Mm.
like learned about that in their journey being together.
Okay.
That's where I think he probably learned about that.
Okay. I just thought like because it would make, I guess to me personally, it would make sense that like you can learn about road poneglyphs on Elbaf now because it now has like all of the O'Hara knowledge.
Yeah.
So
I'm just hoping that if we do go to Elbaf after this, I just hope it's like slows down a little bit and we just like have some fun.
nah, bro. I would have done warned you, man. We're in the end game.
All I'm saying is enjoy the fun future city while you can.
No, bro. Yeah, I will. I will.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get to Elbaf, and I'm hoping we get just a moment where Luffy goes giant Luffy. Just
Oh,
to be
everybody
like-
wants that.
Just
Yeah.
to be like, haha, or like they bring like a giant piece of cake or pie or meat over, and he turns giant, eats it, and then goes back down to normal. It's like, oh,
Tank
big
Man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I want that. That would be great.
I would love to see Giant Luffy interact with the actual giants.
I want to see.
That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
dude. Like in the recent episode, like I don't know if it's just him like freely using his rubber ability, but he just went
Yeah.
just slapped the fucking robot head, and I was like, yo, that seems a little too fucking easy for him now.
Yeah. That wasn't a manga thing either. That was an anime only thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of cool that he can just kind of do more like Gear 3rd stuff, Gear 4th stuff whenever he wants.
Like
It
it just
need to blow into it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It just happens.
I think just like him going into the actual Gear 5 form is more of him like fully using all of the abilities and like especially the spatial manipulation aspect of it, and maybe like infusing more hockey related stuff to it. Like him going more 100%. But I think now he can probably do more just like random Gear 3rd related antics without having to go fully into that form, which I think is really cool.
I mean, you've seen that thing of like him being like, cause this is what I look like when I'm free.
Mhm.
And he's like
Mhm.
flexing.
I liked that.
Yeah.
It's what his I'm free form.
I like to kind of think of it like when Goku got Super Saiyan God for the first time and got God Ki, and then went back to normal Super Saiyan, but like still kind of had access to God
That's a
Ki.
good comparison.
You know what I mean? And then over time, he gained access to more. It's kind of
That-
like Luffy dipped his toe into it and was like, oh, this is what's possible
Mhm.
in my base.
Well, he was like limiting himself before. Like he had
Yeah.
to come up with a logical way to do what he wanted to do, what he imagined to do,
Mhm.
because he hadn't unlocked the full capability of the fruit. As soon as he unlocked Gear 5, it's like, oh, I can just do it.
Like if
I
I
can
was
do
just,
anything.
if I was
Okay.
just doing that in that form, what's the difference between me just doing it now? Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn. That's kind of terrifying. Like, does that just kind of mean like eventually he can just get to a point where like he doesn't have to go Gear 5th?
Maybe.
Bro, I just can't wait. Like I'm waiting for one of those moments. You read all the way through Magi and all the not the backstory, but like the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't wait for a moment with Luffy, just like, kind of like in the Sacred Palace
Uh-huh.
with Ugo and Sinbad. I'm just waiting for a moment where it's like, yo, power up. And it's like, oh, this person's in control. You know, they're about to wreck Luffy's shit. And it's just like, oh no, flips totally on its head. It's like, nah, bro, I was able to do this and I can do that.
Oh, when they revealed the
Yeah.
second like god that was controlling the other god.
It's like-
Yeah.
That
Like,
broke my
like,
brain when
the
I read
god
that.
flip.
It does it every time for me. I'll go back and rewatch
messed me
it
up.
or reread it, bro. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for a moment like that where like the situation is super dire and Luffy just turns around and is like, oh, you know,
If that's possible for you to do that, shouldn't I just be able to do this? You know.
yeah, like something crazy, and you're just like, what? Oh, okay. Okay.
All I'll say is, like, at this point, I don't claim to know anything about anyone's powers at all anymore. Like, Oda just feels like he keeps kind of just, like, changing the way things work. And it's not a bad thing. It keeps me on my toes, and I'm enjoying it. But not even just for Luffy, even for other characters that can do certain things, and characters that we thought could do one specific thing, but then they end up being able to do this, and you're like, how the fuck does that work?
Hey, hold on. Lucci's back.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so fucking glad you brought that up. Okay,
Yeah, we can't skip over that. Kaku's back too. That long nosed fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm dead fucking serious. Okay, I don't think Kaku's shit, and I don't even think he's gonna be worth like a monster fucking trio member. And like, if I'm gonna be completely honest,
Oh my god.
I don't even think Rob Lucci's gonna even fight fucking Luffy. Like, there's what fucking need is there for him for a rematch? Seriously, come on. Like, we saw him beat the crap out of Kaido. It'd be a dog walk. It would.
Entertainment.
Yeah, we'd get a real fucking Tom and Jerry. That's what we get. A cat and a fucking mouse.
There is a real question. Who all is gonna be there? It's a real question.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like outside of Rob Lucci?
I mean, if
Oh,
they're
like-
going to Egghead.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Lucci's pulling up, and they find out, oh hey, there's this other ship. Why is this ship here? Right? Because that was a whole thing. Right?
And they were talking
find
about
out
how
it's the
they
Straw
were.
Hat ship, and then they come out and say it.
Oh, that's gonna turn
Through
into
the
a
Navy.
fucking shit storm.
I'm sure they're gonna send people
Because he's
So
a
in my
Yonko
head-
now. He's not a
Exactly.
fifth Yonko. He is a Yonko now.
So in my head, I'm like, whoever they're gonna send, whatever those reinforcements are gonna be, they're gonna be like top
big.
dog people, right?
Fuck.
And that's gonna be who Luffy fights.
What
Rob
kind- what-
Lucci
what
is gonna
kind
be
of-
like the crew.
How big are you thinking?
There, how big?
I don't know.
I'm
Vice
thinking an admiral. I'm
Admiral.
thinking an admiral
Yeah.
at least.
Which
I mean, it's
admiral?
a Yonko. Usually they send like admirals to deal
That's
with
true.
Yonko.
That's true. They did send they sent a Green Bull after like a tired Luffy.
So it's definitely not Green Bull. They're not gonna send him
Fuck
again.
no.
So who do you think it would be? Fujitora, Kizaru? Who do you think?
I don't think
I
they're
don't
gonna
know about
send
Fujitora after he bowed his head and like
Basically let
apologized.
Luffy walk.
There are no other admirals besides them two, right?
So it's
Fujitora,
either
hold
gonna
on.
be Kizaru or it's gonna be Akainu.
Oh, what if Akainu just shows up?
I
Bro,
can see
Fleet
that.
Admiral.
I could see the fleet admiral rolling. Like that's a
That's
worthy
another
of-
person who hasn't done shit. He just fucking sits at a desk all the time.
What are you talking about?
Akainu?
He doesn't do shit.
Since he became Fleet Admiral.
Oh no.
What
He
has he done?
personally went to go get fucking Blackbeard. Like remember they were like, we'll give you jewelry Bonnie,
That
but we
was
want
like
a ship.
a freaking.
And but then it was him that showed up.
I think that was before he was Fleet Admiral.
Bullshit. It was right after the fucking thing.
I thought it was before the fight.
No. Because like, dude, it was like the war ended. Sengoku retired. They fucking figured out who was on top.
Mhm.
Then that shit.
Okay, he walked up to Blackbeard.
No, because
Like-
Kizaru had already joined, or not Kizaru.
Kozan.
Aokiji.
Aokiji, yeah.
Thank you. Yes,
Kuzan.
Kuzan. He joined the Blackbeard Pirates by that point already.
I figure, yeah.
I don't remember the time.
No, because whenever Bonnie was like all tied up and everything, and he was heading that way, that was whenever Luffy and the crew had entered the New World, and they decided to go to Punk Hazard.
Mm.
Sure, I don't remember anymore.
No, like
okay.
that's what was going on, because like they showed the options for the islands,
hmm
and then that was what was happening on those islands. They showed Arouge on the Lightning Island.
Rouge also hasn't done shit.
Good point. Except to get his ass
Also
handed to
someone I
him on
wanna
fucking
see.
Whole Cake Island.
By Cracker of all people.
Okay, so I can see from a military aspect, yes, you should send Akainu because it's it's not an admiral, it's a Yonko, and it's Monkey D. Luffy, the guy who beat Kaido. It's kind of a fucking terrifying individual.
hmm
You're not just gonna like send anybody. So like I'd understand that.
hmm
Now, from really good writing aspect, which Oda's known for, sending Kizaru makes fucking a lot of sense, man. Think about it. You haven't really gotten that opportunity to see how the Straw Hats fare up against him now.
Oh, after the first time.
After Saponi, yeah, it's
After
like
the
we
first
kind of
encounter.
need that like Straw Hat like
Like
round
measuring stick.
yeah,
Like,
like
where do they stack up now?
Exactly. Like now that Luffy's a Yonko.
Because realistically, like I definitely think Luffy could take on Kizaru like by himself. Like I don't think he would need all of the Straw Hats. I think Zoro could stand a chance against Kizaru, to be honest.
You think Sanji could?
I think he could do well, but I think he might
We
struggle.
saw it
a
in the
little
intro, 25th anniversary intro.
You're so right.
Yeah, because all of that stuff happened, right? Luffy fought Blackbeard. No, I think the Monster Trio would do solid against Kizaru, but I think Sanji would probably struggle a little bit more. I think Zoro would probably be kind of like slightly evenly matched, and then I think Luffy would be like, okay, no, I think he can handle it. I wonder how Jinbei would do. I don't think Jinbei could handle Kizaru by himself.
So do we still like? I'm sorry, I had a thought. Do we think like we still have a monster trio, right? But it's not Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, because Luffy can't be a monster. He's God. So he's just in his own category now. The monster trio is Zoro, Jinbei, Sanji. They're the monsters.
I guess. I like the epithet of the
How
Monster
can you
Trio.
say
It's always
somebody
been
that brings
Luffy.
freedom to everybody and fights with a smile on his face as a monster?
Sully was a monster in Monsters Inc. and he was really nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, but we called them the Monster Trio because, like
I know.
early One Piece, they were monsters.
They fucked everybody up, yeah.
Nah, I still keep them as the Monster Trio. I don't
Yeah.
care how strong Jinbei is. Like, he's
Or what
maybe
is-
the third strongest. Like, after like, I think it's still like Zoro,
After Luffy and
Sanji.
Zoro.
I think it's Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei.
Okay.
Nah.
Well,
No
yeah, I was about to
way.
say, look at the bony. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
so Sanji was stronger than Zoro and
Yeah,
Whole
I was
Cake.
about to say, because if all you fucking Sanji meat riders wanted to fucking give me that shit for so long, there's your payback, bitch.
No, I never thought Sanji was.
I wasn't saying you specifically. Why are you getting so defensive?
Do you feel called out? Huh? Are we?
I'm sorry.
Oh man, do you think Zoro's gonna fight Kaku, or not, I'm sorry, not Zoro. Sanji's gonna fight Kaku, and Zoro's gonna fight Lucci, and Zoro will be like, oh, I already beat him. You fight him this time.
Yeah. Kinda. Like Haku's gonna be like, no, I'm back for like revenge, and he's gonna be like,
Hey,
yeah, no, I already beat you. That guy gave my captain a run for his money. I want him.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And copyright.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it when we. I think you guys will really like the next episode though,
Okay.
for next week's One Piece. So we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah.
But appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yep.
This has been an interesting episode.
Yeah. Little.
A little unorthodox.
But I like it. Kind of reminds me of our drunk episodes.
Yeah, some of our older ones.
Make sure you guys check those out over on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Go buy some G Fuel. Use code spoiler warning for 10% off. And Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.
I'd suggest getting the Sour Power. It's really good. Alchemist out.